Hello everyone, Nominous Transition here. So I was just ruminating over the very traumatizing but also funny story that happened this past Saturday actually. Oh my god. Alright, so I was in Dunkin Donuts and this fucking 70-year-old man starts making advances towards me. Like, it was just so fucking bizarre, man. Like, I remember I sat down, and then as he was on the way to his seat, he just randomly swings by my table, just walks past the table and says, "By the way, you're a very lovely woman," or something like that. Oh my god! And I was like, "Oh, thanks." So then, about a minute later, he comes back, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way," he doesn't really talk like that. He's like, "Oh, by the way, here's my business card. You know, if you like children's books, you know, I run a children's book business." I'm like, "All right, thank you." So then, about a minute later, he comes back again, and he's like, "So I was wondering if I gave you my business card, I was wondering if maybe, you know, you could text me your number and maybe we could go out to Panera Bread or something sometime." And I was like, "Oh, no, thank you. I don't think so." And he's like, "No? Well, at least I tried." Oh my god. This is so disturbing. Oh, but it gets better. So then he's like, "Oh, by the way, are you married? Are you single?" You know, I'm not married. I'm like, "Are you married? Like, who's the person you were with?" Because he was like, it looked like he was with his wife earlier before. He's like, "Oh no, I'm single. That was just someone I was talking to because I'm a charismatic Irish man," or some shit like that. Oh my god, what is wrong with this person? So he still keeps trying to talk to me. He keeps trying to ask me out and shit. And so I'm like, so then I go, "Now, by the way, this was not a good idea, and I'll explain why, but it's still really funny, so I'll tell a story and you can laugh, and then I'll tell you why it wasn't a good idea." Basically, so then I said, "Are you sure you want to date me? Because I have a penis." I swear to God I said that. And he's like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "I have a penis." And he's like, "No. Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, really." "Really?" "Yeah, really." He asked me really like 5 times. He's like, "Well, I never would have known." I'm like, "Yeah, I think you need to sit down." And he's like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." He kept saying some other shit, but I wasn't really filtering in what he was saying at this point. I just kept saying like, I think you need to sit down. I think you need to sit down. So yeah, that's the very disturbing story I had at Dunkin Donuts a week ago, being approached by a morbidly obese 70-year-old man. So I have one question to ask this person. What would your mother think if she knew that one day her son, this sweet little baby, was going to become this creepy 70-year-old man who hits on, you know, young women at random places, at least one of whom has a penis? What would your mother think about this? Would your mother be proud of you? Anyways, that's a very disturbing story. And oh, by the way, the reason why it wasn't a good idea to say I had a penis, even though it's really funny, is because that could have had two effects. The first effect could have been kind of what I was hoping, which was, "Oh, you have a penis. Oh, well, never mind." And he just like walks away embarrassed or whatever. But like the idea is that I wanted to get him to lose interest in me. You know what I mean? I want him to not be approaching me anymore. So I was trying to get him to be grossed out by me. Right? So I said like, "No, I have a penis." That's like the reason why I told him I have a penis, you know, because I just wanted to make him less attracted to me. You know, I want him to be grossed out, right? And that could have been the reaction. He could have been grossed out and then walked away, embarrassed and whatnot, which is kind of what happened. Or he could have been grossed out and then been violent. He could have fucking attacked me, and I could have been one of many other transgender women to have been murdered, you know, by these fucking insecure, you know, creepy old men, I guess. So anyway, so I would not recommend doing that in this sort of situation because it could have the effect you want. They could just walk away embarrassed, or they could be embarrassed and violent and not walk away and then fucking assault you, right? So I would not recommend doing that. But still, it's a funny story. And please forgive me for not filming this incident. I mean, honestly, I didn't even think about it at the time. I thought about it about 10 minutes later, of course. But you have to understand me, come on. Like, I was in, like, survival. I was thinking about self-defense stuff, alright? So, like, the camera thing wasn't really top of mind at this point, you know? It was more, like, self-defense stuff was on the top of my mind, right? Anyways, let me know what you think about this very disturbing story. It's been Al's Transition, signing off, in secret. See you later.